Today on Bernadette TV, the best 3 ways to get more traffic to your website. Hello and welcome to Bernadette TV, online TV to help you be the best you can be in your business and your life. And today we're talking about traffic, specifically getting more traffic to your website. Are you the best kept secret in town? Do you have a beautiful website but no visitors? Is it more tumbleweed than stampede? Well, it's time to change all that, and today on Bernadette TV I want to show you the top 3 ways to get more traffic to your website starting today. If you want to get more traffic to your website, the first problem you face is that there is so much conflicting advice out there on the best way to do it. You've probably heard about pay-per-click advertising, Google Ads, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, article writing, blogging. What of all the opportunities out there are the things that you should be focusing on to get more traffic to your website? And the trouble is, if you're like most small business owners, there just aren't enough hours in the day to sift through all the different options and figure out which are going to be the best methods for you. It can feel like a full-time job just to generate more traffic to your website. So let's keep this simple. At the end of the day, there are only 3 ways to get more traffic to your website. You can either buy the traffic, you can borrow the traffic, or you can create the traffic. I'm going to take you through each of these in turn in reverse order so you can figure out which is the best one for you to focus on. So first of all, let's talk about creating traffic. This is normally the best thing to start out doing if you're new to your website, if you're really figuring out what you're selling and you need to test your price points and your conversion. And when you are creating traffic, what this means is you're probably going to have to put in more in terms of time and energy and creativity, but you're not going to be risking any hard-earned money to get more people to your website. So when it comes to creating traffic, what you're really doing is finding out where your target audience is already hanging out and then putting in place interesting little bits of baits and tidbits to encourage them back to your site. So for example, you could find an organization or a community where your target audiences hang out online and go and post a blog or a guest blog on that place, and then have an invitation for people to come back to your site. Or it could be that you do this offline, so maybe you'll go and give a free talk somewhere and then invite people to sign up for your tips and advice on your website. So when you are creating traffic, you definitely have to put more effort into getting the traffic to you, but this type of traffic is very targeted as long as you've really narrowed down who it is you're targeting and where they're hanging out. And the good news about this is it is going to take time and energy, but it's not going to cost you any money. Now, once you've started to do that, you can also then go on to continually drive traffic back to your website, which is what I did for the first 5 years, and it helped me generate $1 million plus business doing this. So after I'd created the traffic initially, I used email marketing to get people back to my site over and over and over and over. So it's not just creating a one-time visitor, it's about creating return visitors as well. And if you want to know more about how I used email marketing, check out this episode of Bernadette TV where I shared my email marketing secrets. So the next way that you can create traffic is you can borrow traffic. And what this means is you go and find people who've already developed a relationship with the people that you want to target, and you ask them to send them your way. This is also known as joint venture and affiliate marketing. Now, when you start out, a lot of people have questions about how this works, and you might be thinking, well, how on earth could I persuade someone who has a list to send those people over to my website? Well, it can be done, but you need to approach people in the right way. So first of all, this is the absolute no-no. Never, ever just approach someone with a list and say, hey, I'm launching this new product, will you promote it to your list? That's absolutely the worst way to approach a potential list owner. You want to approach them focusing on this. What's in it for them? And what your list owner is going to be looking for is either that your product is complementary and one that they would really be happy to endorse because it benefits their customers, and or that there's some type of financial payoff for them recommending it. Now, in an upcoming episode of Bernadette TV, I'm going to go into this in more detail and I'm going to show you exactly the script that I use and how I approach joint venture partners. So if you're interested in that, you need to hit this button right here, subscribe, to make sure that you get access to that episode when it comes up. So that's how you borrow traffic. And then the final way that you can get traffic for your website is you can buy traffic. So this is where you do paid advertising. Now, the one that most people know about is Google AdWords for generating paid traffic, pay-per-click advertising. These days, I get most of my paid traffic through Facebook. That's where I do my pay-per-click advertising. And the reason Facebook works better for me with my audience is I can target right down to demographics. So Facebook enables me to target women versus men, or a certain age group, or people with certain preferences. You can't do that with Google, because with Google, you can target people who are already looking for something. So the ad pops up after they've typed something into the search engine. Now, either one may be best, depending on the process that your client goes through as they are working through the process of thinking of becoming a client. So bottom line is, are you selling something that people know they need and are likely to come and type a question into a search engine to try and find it? Or is it that you're selling something where you maybe need to educate people that they need it, in which case the pay-per-click advertising that would probably work for you better would be something like Facebook, which is what I'm using. Now, that's not the only ads that you can use. You can do offline paid advertising to generate traffic to your website. You can also use something called solo ads, and this is where you would pay a list owner to send out an ad on your behalf. I've used most of them, but right now the one that's working best for me is the Facebook ads. So those are our three main ways of getting more traffic to your website. You can buy it, you can borrow it, or you can create it. What I would say about buying traffic is it's best to do that after you've tested out your conversion strategy and you know that when people come to your website, they're buying. If you don't know that yet, if you haven't had a chance to test out whether what you're offering is really working and something that people would buy, you're probably better off starting out with creating traffic to start with. So the three things are, you can buy traffic, you can borrow traffic, or you can create traffic. And now what I want you to do is think about which is going to be best for you, which is the right fit for where you are right now. I would love it if you would come and share that over on my blog, bernadettedoyle.com. And if you have a question about this, of course, come and submit that, and I'll be happy to answer it either on the blog or in an upcoming episode. And while you're there, I would really love it if you signed up to my email updates, because I've got so much more to share with you and would love to give you more tips and advice on what you can do to be better in your business and your life. And I look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Bernadette TV. Come on, get in the car! Come on! Get in the car! Get in the car! Karen, in the car! For crying out loud! She won't come in because she's got no makeup on.